What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Firewatch. My name is Splattercat. Stoked to have you here today as we hang out all married and stuff. And what in the hell?
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
It really isn't. Especially when they have guns and stuff and they're just like wandering into your camp at 2 in the morning. It really is the sort of thing that I hope doesn't happen when I'm out in nature. It happens from time to time, which is why I recommend if you're off the grid, you should always have a gun with you. The creepies definitely like to hang out in the wilderness. They come out in droves. I don't think I've ever met anybody out in the middle of nowhere who wasn't super weird and sketchy. There's a reason they're out in wilderness. It's because they don't like civilization. That's where the polices are. I don't think I want to fall to my death right now. However, I'm going to go this way. I'm glad we found that cave. It made my job easier. This is like the perfect rock climbing wall right here. This is like rock climbing 101 for newbies. Love it. Should really take that wedding ring off, though. I don't know. I don't like rings. I'm not a big fan of rings. Now, I have pitched this to the girlfriend, and I've been like, listen, I don't like rings, so if this ever gets serious, I'm just saying, I might not wear one. It went over about as well as you would expect. I mean, it wasn't like catastrophic, but it was definitely one of those things that I think I may not get away with. I don't like rings, though. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of things being on my fingers, except for like the things that are supposed to be there, like my knuckle hair and fingernails. Those should all be there, but everything else can, just stay away from my fingers. How about that? My sacred fingers. Hey, we're getting an exercise today. This is some real man climbing right now. There we go. Free climbing. The trail is closed. You don't say. Slapstick is always funny. Is that her tower right there?
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.
Yep, I definitely need some blinds or something. I don't want to share my me time with anybody else in the neighborhood. Is that the figure? What's on the back of this right here? What in the hell? I can examine it. I'm looking at you closely, white mustached ranger. That's his mouth. I'm just messing around. Ah!
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Nope, throw the baseball in the toilet. Yeah. Oh, now you gotta reach in and get it. Ew. That's not a very deep outhouse right there. That long drop definitely has a short stop. And it doesn't have the signature poo stalactite at the bottom of it either, well, the stalagmite. Anyways, all outhouses develop the poo stalagmite at the bottom if they haven't been sucked out in a while. That's how they clean them. I don't know if people know this, but have I been burglarized? Oh shit.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Be careful with that request. It might just happen. Oh, dude. Somebody busted my window?
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Yeah, don't do that. You're going to jail. This is federal property. Bad things happen to people who mess with federal property. 72 hours from the nearest police station. That's deeply upsetting. Now I gotta sleep without a window.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I don't know. Who's out here?
I mean, I don't know either. I've never had a lookout be a target for violence.
Great.
I can't believe someone would do this. I mean, I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it, and now I've got to worry about who knows what out there. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just point me to the Forest Service weapons cache and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do. Wake up.
Am I drinking whiskey first thing in the morning?
Hey, wake up.
This guy with all the hair on his chest.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
What is this, President? I think that might be a board game that I've never played before. Why do we have a board game in here? We're all alone. I'm gonna be one of those people using the single player rules. Oh no. It's so depressing. Backpack, come with me. Alright, Pack. It's back out on the road. I don't know if I could sleep all exposed like this by myself. I definitely want a gun. We're in Alaska right now, I think. I don't think we're in Shoshone County. We're in like Shoshone, Alaska. And I'm pretty sure that I would want a gun if I was out here by myself for long periods of time. I don't care that somebody else says it's a bad idea. To me, it sounds like a good idea. We got bears and random weirdos walking around. And they've got guns. What's going to stop the weirdos from carrying guns around in nature? Weirdos always have guns in nature. Am I going to the west right now? By the way, I was going to say, I think I'm on it. Let's go ahead and see if we can't... It looks greener today than it did yesterday. We get some rain or something? It's only the second day. Oh, a woodpecker. Nature's most obnoxious animal. My dad had like... So I'll tell this story. My dad had like this 2-year ongoing battle with this woodpecker. It was kind of like his gopher from Caddyshack. He hated this woodpecker. He couldn't get it. He had the gun sitting by the front door, and every time this woodpecker would come around, it would bang on the side of the house, and it would knock holes in the side of the house trying to get at bugs or whatever. I think... Do I want to go back this way?
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Boring if you don't ski. We used to go to this bar called The Dollar, though. I love that place.
Oh, wait, is that down on Pearl? They have all the money pinned to the ceiling?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I love that bar. But why don't you go anymore?
I don't know which one's true.
Well, I'm sure you have your reasons. I mean, it kind of smelled like beer puke in the bathroom. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. absolutely sure. Would you? All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, if there's anyone or anything you want to talk about, fire away.
We can talk about my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
That's pretty gnarly, man. Your wife's sick and you just like ran off to the forest? I understand going through tough times, but you took a job out here, man. That's a little rough. Don't you think she might need you? And this is why my friends list continues to shrink in life. I'm very, very open about stuff like this. I'm the type of dude that if we're friends, I'm just going to be like, listen, man, I think we got to climb down the back way while we're on the subject. I forgot that we needed the rope to go down the shale slope, but it gave us time to talk, so it'll be all right. Don't go forwards. Oh, what are you doing? That's a terrible plan. Climb down like you climbed up. Oh, Jesus. This guy. Whatever. Apparently he's got sturdy legs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the kind of dude that assumes that if you bring something like that up, you want to discuss it. And then you're trying to bounce ideas off of me. I'm going to tell you what I think is right either way. You don't have to listen. I'm not going to hold back on it, that's for sure. We're friends. Inside of like a friendship relationship, you got to have some explosive realness every now and again. That thing looks like it's covered with bird shit. I don't feel like getting bird shit all over my hands. The cave should be right down here, as I recall, assuming our bridge has not busted or been burned. Kiyoy, with that magical jump right there. I'm gonna keep my compass out for most of the game because I feel better when I have it out. It just feels good having something. Well, fine. I'll put it away, but only because it's using up screen space, and I like the way. This is a remarkably smooth game. Like, seriously, it's way smoother than I expected it to be. Normally, pretty-ass games like this one from, like, indie developers tend to be, like, all over the place with regards to performance. Now, where the hell was that cave at? Oh, yeah, it's right here. And so she said to go out the cave, then head north, right? Okay, let's drop on into the cave. In reality, there would probably be tons of graffiti inside this cave, and lots of trash piles and whatnot, too. I don't know. Caves tend to be a place for douchebags to smoke J's and cause problems, and generally litter all over nature. Caves often function as central repositories for trash among some of the nastier hikers. The people that don't follow the, like, leave no trace rules. Is this northward? That is northward, so we're going this way. Alright, strap on in, everybody. I'm going around the log. Oh, they thought I was going over, but no. I'm inconsistent. You can never... can't get a beat on me. I'm crafty. I'm like the mist in the middle of the morning in a breeze. I flow through and can't nothing stop me. I wonder if she meant like a literal north heading or like a north-ish heading. It looks like either way we end up in a ravine, so... That's cool, I guess. Absolutely in love with this game, though. It's kind of like they took photorealism. Oh, we got a little bird over there. Anyways, it's like they took the graphics from The Long Dark and used that for all of the backgrounds, but then they made everything else a little bit more photorealistic in the foreground, and it's a very, very interesting effect. I like it. It's the best of both worlds. You get a little bit of that indie flavor where everything feels very saturated and high contrast, but at the same time, it also looks pretty solid and stylized. Our guy looks like he might be a character in Team Fortress, though. He's got big forearms. Engineering! Guess we're just walking silently for now.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
You lose some weight doing this job, too. You be getting skinny. On one of my biggest hikes that I did when I was doing geology in college, one of the biggest runs I ever did, I lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks. I lost a lot of weight. I was a lot huskier back then, so I had a lot more weight to lose. But it's pretty incredible how much weight you can lose just by hiking all day, every day with like a 60-pound pack on your back. Everything looks cool. Something's going to be wrong right there. That line looks slack.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
You'd think they'd have like a limited use sat phone or something, although I don't know what year it is. Like they'd have a do not use unless it's an emergency sat phone, or like a panic button or something that's hooked up to a GPS. I don't know. Maybe I'm overestimating the federal government's ability to do anything. Anytime a government's involved, you should probably assume that it's probably going to be run on a massive budget with limited results and limited applications. Utility pole.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
It's a murderer shack. Ooh, we got another bear box over here. Give me the supply cache. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. Oh, we got a bitchin' ass hat.
Huh. Found an old hat from a Korean war vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
Apparently I could put the hat on, although I feel like something bad's gonna happen now that I put on a hat that I haven't earned. I'm gonna forget that I have it on my head when I run into somebody. Oh shit. This was an old fire lookout? Speaking of which, you should never go inside a burned out building like this. Bad plan. You find all kinds of random shit when you're out and about in nature, and in general you should play it safe if you're not sure. Especially when you're this far away from supply, help, medical aid, etc. It's a bad plan. What's going on with the stove? Huh. Okay. So we got some limited art supplies, maybe some pencils and markers and shit. So it's an old lookout station. This one's actually buried in the side of the hill, though. That's way better than being up on stilts like ours. Ah, well, what are you going to do? Back to the task at hand. We have things to accomplish here, and if we do not accomplish them, life will become difficult for us. Onwards we go. We should really take off this hat. I don't want it on my head anymore. I was just messing around. Can I remove it? It does not look like I can. I guess we're a Korean war vet now. People are going to be like, you look kind of young. Although, what year is it? I suppose it depends. The walkie doesn't look that old. I mean, it doesn't look like one of the ancient walkies from ye olden times where they're like as big as your forearm, so... Huh. No idea. Looks like the line goes down right there. I wonder how far out they're going to make me. How far out are we right now? We've been walking for a while. It's easy to lose track of how long you've been out and about. It's really, really easy, in fact. It's super easy. You walk for an hour or two, you can be way off the beaten trail. And so in general, it's good to stay oriented, and it's good to stay located on a map. I tend to stop to mark the map every 15, 20 minutes of hiking or so, just so I know exactly where I am with topography and everything else taken into consideration whenever I'm in like a wilderness area. I'm kind of paranoid about tracking where I am because when people get lost, they have this weird tendency to die in the forest or cost loads and loads of taxpayer money sending out search and rescue teams to find them. So it's just easier to be a responsible hiker and not screw up. However, don't get cocky. Everybody messes up every now and again, I suppose. I think I probably got to climb this rock right here. There was a floaty in the air. Oh, goody, more beer cans.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
How could these girls be so stupid?
Trust me, I never underestimate the stupidity of a drunk teenager. Also, I never underestimate the balls of a drunk young woman, having been one.
I legitimately and sincerely hope... Oh my god, there's more beer cans. Can't clean that one up, though. I would like to. I can feel myself, that nagging feeling I get when I see trash in the wilderness, but I'm going to leave it alone for right now. We, like, need a ranger out here right this second. Like, this needs to be handled. Charges need to be filed. Need a pay increase if I'm going to keep doing this job.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around.
Yeah. Is there a way for me to get around over here? It says go to hell on a pair of underwear right there, so that's a pretty good sign. Although, how would kids knock down a power... I guess it's a telephone line, never mind. I'm going to say, if it was a power line, that'd be a tad more sketchy. Still. Saw something over there, but... Nothing looks interesting on that side. I get protective over my natural spaces. I'd be pretty upset by this point. I'd be pretty irritated. Suppose we'll just keep following the beer cans, maybe? And wherever that crops out, I don't see any over there. We are, however...
I think I just saw you at the top of Beartooth Point. Was everything okay up there?
Nope, those drunk dumbasses cut the comms wire and left a pair of their whites as a calling card.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna go find them.
Well, good. And also, why don't you call me the next time you find something like that?
I was just trying to be a self-starter.
Definitely irritating. Like, no joke, kids. This is kind of a big deal. Messing with federal property is a great way to get your life ruined.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Cool. Let's pilfer. Yay! A pill for me, a pill for you. Oh man, a disposable camera. Ain't seen one of those in a while.
I'm flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
You guys keep in touch, you and the Goodwin kid?
Nah, they took off pretty unceremoniously. Plus, what's a 40-year-old woman gonna do with a teenage pen pal?
Good point.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Let's see here. We'll copy the cache. And then once I've copied that, we'll take a look at the map. But we're just about out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Firewatch, where we will catch these damn pesky kids if it wasn't for them and their meddling dog. My name is Splattercat. Bye, everybody. There's a fire over there.